celebration is not complete without music, and we're going to be talking about that, particularly hip-hop music this afternoon on Kababayan LA, because so many Kababayans are into it. If you've been closely following Kababayan LA, we've featured some up-and-coming Kababayan artists, or even Kababayan artists wanting to break into the hip-hop industry, and we have a Kababayan pride that I want to introduce to you. He has the power to make and break careers. He has made stars everywhere, not just Filipinos. He is one of the esteemed hip-hop, guru, or not really, just a hip-hop
music
expert.
director. Well, I guess you could say, yeah.
Yes, in the industry. E-Man, hello and welcome to Kababayan LA.
Janelle, thank you so much for having me again.
And congratulations, for the 4th year in a row, you won Best Music Director?
That was Sin Magazine, Street Information Network. They had an award show last week, and I was out there in New York, and I won for Hip Hop Music Director of the Year, 4 years in a row.
Wow. Congratulations.
So, thank you.
And thank you for representing for us.
Definitely.
You know, I've had you here before. I think you got an award also at that time from FPAC. Was it the Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture? Yeah, from Film Arts. Hey, you've been with Power 106 for 18
Yeah, going on 18 years.
Yeah.
January 7 will mark my 18th year at Power 106.
So congratulations. You've had a good year, 2012 carrying into 2013.
2012 has been a great year for me. I mean, I've been tremendously busy, obviously, with the radio station and doing a lot of DJing and traveling. But it's been great. It's been very good.
So Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year as well.
When you look back on your 2012, what would be the highlight?
Wow, there's, so many different highlights. I mean, obviously, a lot of the things that we've done at Power 106. Wow. I mean, you know what's actually one highlight for me is that our Power 106 at the radio station, I'm also in charge of our charity basketball team.
Okay.
And we go to different high schools throughout Southern California. And for the school year starting September 2012, of course through 2013, I set up 80 different high schools where we go to different high schools to play and help them raise money.
Wow. Combining sports and music.
Yes.
Yes. And I know when I had you here before, I already asked you, and I ask a lot of Kababayans and hip-hop. You are into, what got you into the hip-hop industry, hip-hop music?
Well, I mean, really, when I started off as a DJ, DJing became a hobby, and at the same time, I started really getting into music. And hip-hop music, I was more fascinated with the beats at the time, before the lyrics. And then the more I got into the lyrics, it's like I started appreciating hip-hop overall.
It's such a fun genre of music. There's a lot of profound lyrics. There's a lot of good beats out there that people want to dance to.
Yes.
But when you're working in that industry, I would imagine that it's not very easy. We were talking about this earlier. Is it not ethnicity charged?
Well, it's evolved. It's evolved to where now hip-hop has many different sounds, different styles, and many different ethnicities are doing it. Rap or hip-hop has become a lifestyle for the mass. And I mean, obviously it's a culture that's evolved, and everyone is rapping. I mean, you see it out there. I mean, corporate sponsorships when it comes to hip-hop artists and hip-hop music. But just overall, hip-hop has now become pop culture.
Right. So, given that, does that make your job as a music director easy or more challenging? Because it's evolved, and now there's so many people wanting to be in the airwaves, wanting to be heard, wanting to be...
It's become harder in a sense. Because at the end of the day, I mean, every day, if you're in my office, I'll get 70, 80 packages of different CDs, or I'll get maybe like 40, 50 different emails of MP3s. Hey, can you hear my music? Can you hear my song? And it's not just coming from Southern California or even just the U.S.
Everywhere.
It's worldwide.
Yeah, yeah. Do you listen to all of those?
We try. I have a music team at the radio station. We'll go through everything as much as we can.
I remember I was taking classes before, and they would say it's the same thing for broadcasting, for newscasters. News directors would get tapes day in and day out, like just links. And there was a class before, and we were talking about how do you, for people that are watching, and they want somebody like E-Man to listen to their music, is there any catchphrase? Is there anything, like how do you make yourself stand out from the pile CDs?
That's a good question. And what I tell a lot of new artists, what I tell a lot of producers and even managers is one word. The word is called recall. It's what a potential fan a potential listener or a potential consumer of your music is looking for. Recall. What they can recall from your song. If it's the hook, if it's the beat, if it's a certain passage or lyric in your music, if it sticks in their head and they keep singing it and singing it in their head, potentially, and chances are it could be that next hit.
Right. But you're the guy out there deciding whether this makes air to get to the audience.
Yes.
So it comes to you first. What do you look for?
Well, I have to put my mindset as if I was a listener, if I was a fan, if I was that person. Hey, do I like this song as a listener? It's not about what I personally think. It's always about what the people think.
Which makes your job difficult.
Very.
Right?
Very difficult.
Because you have to tread that balance. You have your own biases, and but you have to be very objective when you listen. And you putting yourself in the audience shoes, it's difficult.
Oh, it's hard.
Right?
Don't get
Do
me
you
wrong,
feel pressure? Do you feel pressure?
I mean, not really. I mean, I take that back. A little pressure, because I want to make sure that, the right product or the right music gets heard. Because, we can't call every record, but at the same time, there's so many great music out there, and we want to give that opportunity for great music to be heard.
And because you have this power, you have this influence, you have the power to actually not just make stars or make or break careers, you actually also have the power to sway what the public likes.
Oh, that's very real.
Because over the radio, even if the song is not good when you first listen to it, and because I experienced that, but you hear it played over and over and over, it just sticks, right?
Sure.
And it's good.
But that's developing and creating awareness of the record. And then we could tell, because what we do, we research our music as well. So I could tell over time, after, certain plays, if a record is actually starting to work, or if it's just not sticking at all.
So I guess you're also thankful that it's not just you, the burden is not just on your shoulders. You also have the team.
Yep.
Yes, and one of the...
But I am the risk taker. I have to take the risk to see if this record or this song could be
exactly right, because it's like you're investing your trust and confidence in an artist.
Yes.
We're going to be talking a little bit more about this, and when I mentioned team, one of your team members is Filipino.
Yes.
Also, he's been on the show. I'm talking about DJ Icy Ice, whom we will meet when we return on Kababayan LA. Don't go away.